guys, welcome back. I hope you're having a great day so far. My name is Brandon and today I'm going to teach you guys how to play Yes or No by Jungkook. It's a pretty fun song, pretty simple song, and I should mention that the version I just showed you has bar chords, but I also do have a beginner version for you if you cannot play bar chords yet. So stick around, I'll show you that very soon, or I'll leave a timestamp for that very soon. And yeah, with that being said, I hope that you guys find this useful. If you do, then please remember to give the video a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. And yeah, with that being said, let's zoom into the fretboard and take a closer look. Alright, so we're zoomed in. And before we get to it, I'll leave a timestamp somewhere over here for the beginner version. You can skip to that if you don't want to play bar chords, or if you can't play bar chords yet. And you will need a capo for that version, so that's just a heads up about that. But let's do the normal version. So the chords we're going to use for the normal version are as follows. Okay, B flat minor. Then we've got a flat chord. Then a D flat. And a G flat. Okay, so just those four chords. We're going to use just those chords for the entire song in that order. So let's get straight to the progression that you hear played for, well, basically the whole song. So we're going to start on the B flat minor and play 6, 5. This is strings, by the way. Strings 6, 5, 3, 5. Okay. Switch to the A flat chord. Play 6, 5 again. And you're going to play 3, string 3, on the 5th fret over there, and slide up to the 6th fret. Okay. So far we have. Okay, up next we have this D flat chord. We're actually going to modify it and basically play a D sus chord, like that. Okay. And now we're going to play strings 5, 4, and then play string 2, and then back to string 4, like that. Okay. Now we're going to come to this G flat chord and play 6, 5. Now we're also going to modify this chord and actually play a G flat sus 2 chord. So it's actually, it looks like this. Okay. But we're not going to play that shape because that's a bit ridiculous. So we're just going to play 6, 5, and then move up here to the 6th fret of string 4, and we're going to slide up to 8. And after we slide up to 8, we're actually going to slide down the fretboard. You're not going to slide to anywhere in particular, just to slide down. So, okay, it doesn't matter which finger you use there, whichever one you can manage. Okay, so that last chord is going to look like this. Right, so let's go through that again. I'll just play the whole progression slowly. Okay, so what's left for the song? Well, you can play the chords instead and just play the chord progression. Okay, that does come in somewhere, I think, around the chorus. And what we're going to do for that is, I'll just play it quickly so you can hear how it sounds. Okay, so what I'm doing there is for the first chord and the third chord, I'm playing down, up, down, up. Okay, I'm just adding in some extra mutes and things like that to keep time. The song doesn't actually do that, so you can do that if you want to. It's just for my own benefit. Okay, that's down, up, down, up. Then for chords 2 and 4, right, this chord and that chord, we're going to play just down, down, or up, down, up. Just 3 strums, whichever one you prefer. So that's going to sound like this. So that's down, up, down. Third chord. Down, up, then down, up, down, or up, down, up, whichever one you prefer. Okay, So yeah, that's the entirety of the song, guys. Thank you for sticking around. We're now going to switch to the beginner version with the capo. You can stick around for that if you want to. And yeah, let's get to that. Right, so welcome to the beginner version if you did skip here. We're going to be using a capo on the 1st fret, so if you don't have that, then, well, you'll need that. So let's just get straight to it. The 4 chords that you're going to be using for the song are going to be an A minor, right? Then you're going to be using a G major chord, and then up next we're going to be using a C major, and we're also going to be using this chord, which is a C sus2 chord. Okay, and then lastly an F major chord. Okay, if you're just going to play the progression, meaning the finger picking stuff, you don't need to play the F chord, or rather you don't need to be able to play the full bar chord. Okay, we're just going to be using that as a base. So let's get to it. First chord is A minor. That's the pattern we're using. Okay, so you're going to play strings 5, 4, 2, and back to 4. Okay. Up next we've got that G chord. Then you're going to play string 6 and string 4. Okay, and actually you don't need to hold on the full G major chord. I wouldn't recommend that. You don't need to. So just play 6, 4, then play open B string, and then hammer on over here onto the 1st fret. Okay, so far we've got this. Alright, up next we've got the C sus chord. Then we can play this. So that's strings 5, 3, 2, and 3. Okay, then we've got the F major last, and we play 6, 5. Okay, remember I said you don't need to hold on this whole chord, so you just play 6, 5. Then you play open G string, hammer on to the 2nd fret. Okay, as you can see, I'm not holding down the full F major chord because I don't need to. Okay. Alright, so that's the whole progression. Let's go through it again really slowly. Okay, so last little tip is that if you want to play the chords instead of the progression, right, which does happen somewhere in the chorus, they add in the chords, then you can just play the chords straight through. Then we're going to be using C major instead of that C sus chord, okay? And then of course you do need to play that F major chord. So that's going to sound like this. Okay, so what am I doing there? I'm playing down, up, down, up. I'm also adding in some extra mutes and things like that, but that's just to keep time for myself. So down, up for the 1st chord. 2nd chord, just a down, up, or a up, down, up. It's really up to you. Then 3rd chord, once again we do down, up, down, and last chord, just down, up, down. Yeah, or up, down, up. So let me just play through that slowly again, and I'll also do the strumming pattern with you. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. All right, so that is it. That's the progression as well as the chords. I hope that was helpful. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day further. I will see you guys next time, and good luck with that song.